Hi, my name is Paul T. Taylor. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Growing up in mostly less fortunate neighborhoods, I've watched the devil run through lives. Our mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers. Even our kids, leaving them struggling, striving, stressed out, down, doomed, and disrespected. And he did it in the form of drugs. I came to understand that the people affected by drugs didn't want to be, so I started my research on how to help. The first thing I needed to do was to connect with the people affected to be able to help. I came to understand that the people affected by drugs didn't want to be, so I started my research on how to help. The first thing I needed to do was to connect with the people affected to be able to help. Through having family members that have used, I understood that everyone had a story. You know, where they were before the drug. That's what I needed to be able to help. So I grabbed the camera crew and I hit the streets. And you know, I learned that I was right. But Tracy, I never could have really known just hearing her story myself. Check it out.
What's your name?
Tracy.
Tracy. Where you from, Tracy?
I'm from Toledo.
Toledo? How long you been down in Columbus?
About 3 years.
Really? Okay, now first question I'm gonna ask you is, do you smoke, right?
I smoke.
Do you? How long you been doing that?
I started in '83. I quit in '94 and started again in 2002.
What happened that you started?
In the first place?
Yeah, what made you ever start?
I think it was the way I was raised. My parents were real strict. They didn't teach us how to make choices, you know, so when the time came to make choices regarding my friends and using drugs, I really didn't know how to say no. You know, I just wanted to be accepted.
So you used the drug, or you accepted yourself?
Right, to be, you know, to be good friends.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 43.
43? Okay, you got any kids?
I have 2.
2? Did that affect them at all?
Very much so. I had them later on in my life. They're with my mother now. They're 8 and 12. Very much so. It affects me too.
Does it?
Every day.
You said that they're with your mother now? So what about your mom? How does she feel about what's going on with you?
She don't talk to me anymore.
Oh, because of what's going on? Do you feel that eventually you'll get back to where you need to be?
I should hope so.
Huh?
I hope so.
Really? What are you taking any steps to try to get back where you need to be?
Not today. I'm still kind of like in a pity party, you know, poor me, poor me. So, still beating up on myself. During the 8 years that I quit using, I went to college and got a couple degrees and became a substance abuse counselor. And I'm still kind of beating up on myself. I guess I didn't think it should have happened to me.
So you was a substance abuse counselor?
For 8 years.
8 years. Well, did that play a part on? I mean, did you? The question I'm trying to ask is, do you think you knowing so much about it made you want to try it?
Again, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, you said you did it first.
Right.
And then
I did it, and then I quit, and then I became a counselor, and then I came back to getting high. I came back, I guess, because I don't know, I was missing something. I wasn't happy. I know now it was the spiritual part. You know, I didn't have a connection with God. So I wasn't happy.
Oh yeah, you have to have that.
So, you know, drugs are like what we call self-medication. You know, I needed something to make me feel better, so I thought.
Really? What do you do to get the money that you need to support your habit?
Prostitute, hustle, yeah.
A lot of different things.
A lot of different things.
What's the worst thing that happened to you as far as being out here in the streets doing what you do?
I've been pretty lucky this go around, my second go around, but you know, back in the 80s, I was beat up, you know, knives to my throat, pistols to my head, you name it. It happens out here. Like you said, people pretty much don't think we worth anything, like we the lower class, scum of the bottom of the scum. But that's not true.
What would you want to say to the people who would look at you like dirt just because of who you are? I mean, what you're choosing to do right now, not because of who you are, but just the choices that you're making.
I think the biggest thing I would want to say is a lot of us, most of us is out here, who wakes up and say they want to be a crack addict? Who wakes up and say they want to be a prostitute? Something's hurting, something's wrong that makes a person do this. I mean, I don't want to do this right now. I just feel like my back is against the wall. And this is what I do to keep my head above water, but normal people don't live like this. We got feelings. You cut me, I bleed. My heart hurts. We're people like everybody else. What hurts you hurts us, but we don't know how to cope with it like y'all do. So we come out here and we get high. But we ain't bad people. We sick people. That's what I want to say.
So you want to stop?
Bad.
So what you figure? Just take the Lord, or do you figure that you gotta really want? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I gotta get tired. I gotta get. I guess I just gotta finish, get through, get it over with. I'm still pretty disappointed in myself. So, you know, if you don't believe in yourself, you really can't accomplish much. So, I'm struggling, but I ain't gonna give up.
Yeah,
Every day I wake up, I got a chance. So,
isn't anybody out here trying to help you? I mean, anybody?
I got a so-called man, but he ain't shit. I really don't have anybody. You know, I left my family for him. They won't talk to me. I call my mother. She says, "What do you want?" That's what she asked me. I ain't seen my kids in 3 years. You know, when it's like that, it makes it difficult because you hurt so bad. When I don't get high, it hurts too bad. So I gotta get high just to make it. Hurts real bad.
And you said, and the high helps the pain.
Yeah. Most of the time.
What would you tell somebody that want to start?
Don't do it. It's the worst thing I ever did, and you will never accomplish, you'll never reach what you're trying to get. The high you're looking for, the feeling that you're searching for, you won't find it. You'll never get it. I never feel good. I never feel well. I never feel normal.
Growing up in the inner city, if you knew someone and their name was Tracy, then you would call them Tracy. Unless they used crack, then you would change their name to Crackhead Tracy, putting a label on them showing that they should be disrespected, which would change others' perception on Tracy, leaving her with the degrading label of a crackhead and that she should be disrespected. The drug totally takes control. It confuses you. You want to quit because the feeling is terrible, but you can't because it seemed to feel so good. Sort of how the devil does it.
What's your name, fam?
My name is Wayne.
Wayne.
Yes, sir.
Where you from, my man?
Right here in the motherfucking heart of the motherfucking game.
What's that, Columbus, Ohio?
This is Columbus, Ohio.
Born and raised?
On a born and raised move.
Do you smoke, man?
Yeah, I smoke.
You smoke?
Hell yeah.
How long you been doing it, fam?
About 14 years.
14?
Yeah.
You got any kids?
Yeah.
Do you?
5.
5 kids?
Yep.
How old's the oldest?
Oldest 18 now.
Damn, the youngest?
7.
7? So you, what started you out? You said you started way back then.
I used to, what it was, I used to sell the shit.
Right.
And I got high on my own supply. That's what the fucked me up. Right. And then I started seeing myself fucking up everybody else. And then I just started, you know, regressing.
Right. Been married?
You know?
Been married before?
Yeah.
So did that put some type of effect on?
Well, not really, because I was married when I was in the service. I ain't have no attach with this shit. But when I got back to Columbus in 1992, then I started selling this shit, then thinking I'm a big baller and all this bullshit. And then I got my girl hooked on it, which is my baby mama. And then I started fucking with it. And that's where it transformed. I almost killed myself with this shit.
How you almost kill yourself? Oh, you
Smoking.
Oh, you mean just smoking so
Yeah,
much?
smoking.
Right. So you didn't have no kids when you first started.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already had kids.
Yeah, I had one.
But by you selling it ain't really put no effect
It
on
ain't
them.
fuck with me then.
Right. So do you think it's got some type of effect on how the kids feel right now about what's going on
I'm
with you?
pretty sure they, transgress about that. You know what I'm saying? Memories come back about that, and then they look at me. But I'm a good dad now. You know, I give them what I got.
Right.
But I mean, that still's going to affect them any other kind of way. I mean, they're going to come and dream about, damn, my dad used to do this, but I have come back, da-da-dee-da-da-da.
Right.
You know?
Can you think you can quit if you wanted to though, my man? I mean, right now, if you wanted to sell.
Oh, hell yeah, because the drug ain't the drug like it used to be. We used to get the pure shit. I mean, we rock that shit up and then buy it. That shit be on the one. If you don't hear no ring, don't answer that phone.
Right.
If you hear the ring, still don't answer the phone.
So you saying you can quit,
That
but
shit ain't.
So you don't want to quit, is what you saying though?
Well, no, because I'm used to it, man. I've been doing this shit for 14 years, dog.
Right. You got any family members out there trying to help you, like?
Oh yeah, everybody
do that.
Try to get you to do that.
So it's love. I mean, you
It's
got
all
family
love.
members. It's just something that you feel like you choose.
If I want to do it, I mean, I don't do it like that now,
Right.
like I used to do it. But I'm saying, if I feel like doing it, I go buy me a piece, buy from somebody I know, not somebody I don't know.
Your
But
mom.
I'll buy me something, I'll go smoke a little bit of something, and I'll be cool. But it ain't like it used to be. You buy something, that shit just string. You be broke, then depressed in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
And then you gotta look at your girl, you ain't got nothing to eat, all this bullshit, then you gotta go hustle game again. So, you already know what it is.
Right. But so do you ever feel one day that you gonna break off from what it is you out here doing? I mean, I mean,
it's coming.
is it?
Yeah.
What you got to get tired? What you feel like?
You tired. You gotta get tired. Or you'll die.
Yeah.
Flat the fuck out.
Dead.
Flat out.
It's gonna kill you one way.
It's gonna kill you one way or the other. Either you quit or you'll die. Whichever one you choose, dog. Flat the fuck out.
So you don't like the lifestyle. You just.
I'm just in it. I'm just addicted. It's an addiction. It's like nicotine. Like you can't quit smoking cigarettes right off the bat. But I don't need no help. If I say no, it's over. But I've been doing it so long, man, I can control that bullshit.
Right.
No bullshit. Or off the rip. You've been doing it so long, that's like a crack, like motherfucker just smoked crack for the first time. That's a euphoria, that high. You trying to get back to that high. You ain't never gonna reach it. After that first one, you gonna keep on trying to push it, and eventually you'll die or whatever.
So you saying that a person they get that first high, and every time they get high after that, they start to search.
You're not gonna feel the first one that you ever got.
But that's the one that they're looking for.
That's the one they're looking for.
And even though that they're doing it so much, you can understand that you're not gonna get it, but you still
ain't
keep
gonna
searching.
get it, but you keep on doing it, see, so you can try to get it. That's the feeling. You get the feeling, but goddamn it, man, when you get, man, you'll bust your brain trying to get that first one. That's the first feeling because you ain't never done the drug.
Right.
You have never done it. So that first one, it's like, damn, all right.
What about like school, man? Before all this happened, you said you was in the service, right?
Yeah, I was in the service, graduated Eastern Kentucky University. I was a scholar, man. East High School. I was doing things.
Right.
But I got back in the hood and met some people and
that changed
fucked
things.
up.
So before then, it was wonderful, huh?
It was all good. Everybody loved. But
Yeah.
when you go down, Everybody don't love you no more.
asking Tracy once, what would you say to someone who wanted to start using drugs? Take 2 minutes to listen to my explanation on why you shouldn't start. Understand, for every $20 you spend, there's a 10-minute high. And because you'll still want the drug after going completely broke, it becomes a physical issue. Because now that you're out of money, you'll do anything for that 10-minute high, such as robbing, stealing, most of the time, killing. The worst part about it is, after losing all your money, family, job, close friends, and possessions, you'll still want to use. People use marijuana more openly because it seems to have no after effect. But my understanding is that there is an after effect. It just takes longer for it to show itself.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm naturally born in Marion, Ohio.
Oh, you was born in Marion, Ohio?
Yes.
So how long you been living here?
Well, I'm 30, so probably about like 28, 27 years.
Well, first question I want to ask, do you smoke?
I smoke weed.
You smoke weed?
And I know a lot of people probably be out here and when they do their hustles and whatever not, probably do it to smoke their little crack or whatever not. No, I smoke weed. I drink beer, I smoke cigarettes, Black & Miles.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Are you 30?
Yes,
you got any kids?
I have 5.
You got 5 kids? What, you got 3 boys, 2 girls?
I have 4 boys and 1 girl.
Oh, okay. So basically, I see you out here with your cart. You got it on the little.
Yeah, I do some hustling on some cans. I do some hustling on aluminum.
What's going on? You rather do that than rather get a job, baby girl?
Really, I don't know. The Lord is gonna bless me sooner or later.
Right.
You know, from all the situations and stuff that I've been going through and dealing with. I don't know. Right now, it's the only type of hustle that I have until I can find a job.
Right.
You know, I guess it's better than going out selling the ass and all that types of stuff. So, my sister, my twin, basically got me into doing this type of shit.
Oh,
she moved and went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So now I'm doing it. It's a way to make money.
Right.
I don't like doing it, but.
Well, what happened that you said that they won't hire you nowhere, huh?
Yeah, I got I'm on camera and stuff, but I got felonies.
Right.
You know, so most places won't hire you because you got felonies. I didn't graduate. I stopped going to school at the 9th grade. I got expelled, just never finished. Like I say, I smoke weed, so you gotta have a clean drug screen and stuff like that.
Right. And you said this ain't got nothing to do with crack. This is just your hustle.
It's just my hustle.
This is how you feel right now. You still live with your kids right now and everything?
Well, I went through a situation. My kids had ended up having some weed in their system. My kids got taken away from me because of my hustling that I'm doing. So
you said your kids got taken away from you from what you do?
Yeah, because I left them at home by themselves when they wasn't old enough to be at home by themselves.
Oh, so they took.
I was irresponsible.
How long ago?
My house, the police was all at my house. I thought something happened to my children. Nothing did. They took them away and took me to jail the same day.
How long did you leave them?
I wasn't even gone for an hour. And my oldest, not my oldest, but my second to oldest, he's 7 now. He was like 5 at the time it happened.
Oh, this was a couple.
So I was real irresponsible. I should have known he wasn't old enough, you know what I'm saying, to sit there and watch his other 2 brothers, but.
Oh, and the police came and found him.
Yeah.
But they was all right though.
Oh yeah, they were fine.
That was the Lord though. He blessed you to where ain't nothing happened.
Yes, yes.
And so you said that made them take the kids.
Yep, took my kids.
And
they called it neglect.
And you went to jail too? So
a couple days in jail for it.
It's been 2 years ago. You can't get them. They won't let you.
I did everything that I was supposed to do. I stopped smoking weed for a while. Like I said, this was like almost 2 years ago. I went to all my classes that I was supposed to go to, got my certificates, gave them my certificates. For them whiteys, I guess it wasn't good enough, so we kept going back and forth to court. Everything I did, I guess it was not good enough. I had to keep doing more, so I just gave up. Gave the kids to my baby's dad, so now they're in his care. So I guess when I can get myself together financially, I can just go to court, file a motion, and get my kids.
But you are trying. You want to get your kids.
I'm trying, but I think right now God is telling me that that I'm not ready. You know, I have a patience problem.
Right.
I took parenting classes, but I still, I don't know. I'm trying. That's all I can say is.
And with God's help, eventually you will make it.
Oh yeah.
And so,
yeah.
you got anybody like in your family that's helping you try to help your situation or get your kids back or anything like that?
My baby's dad. That's about it.
Oh, he steps up.
When it comes to my mom and my dad, no. My sister, no. My brother, no.
Right. So
he's the only one I can count on when I can count on, you know.
Oh, see, that's good to have at least somebody. Do you feel like the weed at all helps you with the way that you feel or whatever it is that you're going through?
It calms me down.
Right.
It makes me think more. It makes me cry. I don't know. It helps. It helps.
Does it? And that's do people sometimes because of what you're doing, do they take it the wrong way, like that you might be smoking a crack because of you know the you know what I mean, because you push the stuff in the little thing.
You know what? That I've never had anybody approach me on that.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 they may think it in their mind.
Right. I mean, you know, not just because that's normally what you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is just your life.
Anybody
This is just your. Right, this is just something that you do, and you choose to do this to get your money. But at least you're not, you know, knocking heads and banks and things like that.
Exactly.
You know, but you what about your mom and dad?
What about them?
I mean, I'm just saying, they're still living. You know,
they're still living.
You know how when we get older, our parents be.
They're up north. They live up north.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, they have my daughter. My daughter stays with them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they cool with what you do and how you do what you do.
Not really.
Not really.
You know what I'm saying? They down me every now and then, like, oh, well, why ain't you getting out there trying to find a job and this and that when they know my situation? I mean, this is all I can do right now.
Right.
And if you're not being my parents, if you're not willing to help me, then fuck. Don't down me. I mean, I'm your daughter. You're supposed to be there for me. You're my mother.
Fine. That's right. Just find your way. You'll get it. And eventually, you know, hopefully the Lord bless you to where, you know, the help will come along that you need so that you can make what happen.
After speaking with Twin, I now knew that different drugs gave different effects. Understand, it's the drug and not the person. Remember, these are people. Without the drug, these were and can still be remarkably human beings. They are you and me without the drug. They are no longer Smoking Tracy or Smoking John, just Tracy and John. Learn to give acceptance. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, how you doing, my brother?
After interviewing these people, I now knew I had to help. So I came up with a remedy on how to kick the habit. First though, keep it real with yourself. Accept the facts, and then go into what I call process of elimination. You need to eliminate the things that might affiliate you with the drug you're addicted to. Get rid of all old phone numbers you used to use to get the drug, and places you used to go where the drugs might be. Find new ways to invest your time, and what you'll be doing is changing your environment. The next thing you will need to do is to eliminate yourself from people that you used to hang around who used to use drugs. Keeping old bad friends, keep old bad habits. No matter what God you believe in, stay in touch with your religion. Keeping the faith that you can quit and working on it will start to regain trust from the people that now distrust you.
Everyone have a dream.
It's hard to live a dream when you're living a nightmare.